investigation started 2 years ago. Darul Uloom Islamic High School in Birmingham is a full-time independent secondary school, inspected by government-approved teams. It's required to teach tolerance and respect for other religions. But we went undercover because we had gathered evidence of extreme intolerance. Our reporter started here as a volunteer. He was allowed to sit in on some lessons like maths, but they wouldn't let him into their Islamic classes. So in July last year, he went into one of the rooms where we'd heard they teach Islamic studies. And he left a hidden camera there. At first, our camera records exams and prayers. Then the pupils are arranged into rows for a school assembly. The speaker addresses all the pupils aged 11 and upwards. He starts by talking about people who worship ridiculous things.
But there are some people in the world who decide not to use the intellect. They are happy worshipping idols, who worship the cows. It's the Hindus, isn't it? It's the Hindus that worship the cows.
This is how he describes Hindu religious practices.
If we choose to worship such ridiculous things, a cow. Now, how can anyone worship a cow? First thing he does is he rides that cow, he sits on the cow, his guard, he sits on his guard, and at times he needs to clean for his guard. At times his guard steps over him. At times his guard goes to sleep. At times he eats his guard when he's hungry. Yeah, cows. And funny enough, they drink the piss of a cow.
He says it's not the first time he's given this speech. In 2009, government-approved inspectors praised the school for its interfaith teaching, saying,
"Pupils learn about the beliefs and practices of other faiths and are taught to show respect to other world religions."
It seems the inspectors weren't aware of teaching like this. This is how British children are being taught to read the Quran. In a Muslim faith school in the north of England. Here's what 11-year-old Muslim children are being taught about non-Muslims in a full-time secondary school.
Allah has said that the disbelievers, they are the worst of all the creatures.
And what they're told about other Muslims.
A person who's got less than a fistful beard, then you should stay away from him the same way you stay away from a serpent or a snake.
He puts a question to the children about Hindus and other idol worshippers.
Do they have any intellect? No. Meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
When the speaker comes closer to the camera, he only looks about 18 or 19 years old. Darul Uloom School says its pupils are taught to preach the message of Islam, and it seems our camera has filmed a senior student practicing. While he was preaching, there were teachers and other senior students keeping order in the room. But they did nothing to contradict his teachings. They told the children to be quiet and pay attention to the speaker. This is one of 38 secondary schools set up by different Islamic organizations to train the next generation of imams and community leaders. There are at least 2,000 madrasas